And welcome back to another episode of Earful. It's Kate here, along with Patrick.
Hello, we're back again.
Number 4.
Back again.
Backstreet's back. All right.
That is not Disney property. You stop that
All
now.
right. No, it's not. But you know what's our property?
Tell me.
This episode, it's entitled Liberty Free Tavern, the best free experiences at Disney World.
Best free experiences.
Free, scot-free.
So, like, you don't have to pay anything even to get in.
Well, no. Some of them, no. You can just be on the property, but not in the park.
So it is free to look over the walls.
It's free to fly over Disney. Well, actually, that's not even free.
No, it is not, and you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, no. This episode could not have come at a better time, and you'll understand why as we get to the news clips of the week. But first of all, we have to share some news from our social media pages. Last week we talked about an Erie artist who is a master artist now at Disney. His name is Kevin John Jabinski. The cool thing from last week is that he followed us on Facebook.
We're famous.
Woo-hoo!
Thanks, Kevin John.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like,
doesn't mean he's listening.
He's a celebrity.
Yeah, doesn't mean
he's
listening.
following us.
Just means that he's following us.
Yeah, he liked our page.
Yay.
Yeah, and then many people from our post said, "Oh yeah, I own a lot of his works."
Yeah.
So he's really popular.
We have a couple of them. We don't have any of the Disney stuff, but we have a couple of the Perry the dock and the Perry Monument and the...
Patrick's talking about local places in Erie that Kevin John has drawn.
Yeah.
KJ. Can I call him KJ now?
I don't think we can.
No. Okay, sorry, Kevin. Kevin John. Sorry,
no,
sir.
I believe
Sorry.
It's Mr. Jabinski.
Mr. Master Artist, sir.
Yeah, please.
On our other social media pages, we asked this week, where are you from, listeners? We wanted to know where you sit down to listen to our show. Raquel O is from Union City, California.
Ooh.
Yes.
Cool.
Krista C and Jen M are both from Illinois.
Oh, I'm so happy you didn't say Illinois.
The Mugshot Podcast, they're following us on Instagram. They're from Birmingham, Alabama.
Very nice.
And then the aptly named Get Disney Souvenirs. You want to guess where they're from?
California.
Good guess.
Try again? Mm-hmm. Okay, Paris. No, try again. Hong Kong.
Okay, one more time.
Japan.
Again. They're from Florida.
Florida.
I was going to say it. Wasting precious time here. We also asked you all what's your favorite attraction at Epcot. And we got Drinking Around the World from TJ.
That's an attraction? Sure. All right.
Don't even need a fast pass for it.
Yeah, right now TJ's yelling, yes, it is.
We also got...
That's how he sounds.
We got Soren from Ray F and Krista C.
I agree. Soren is phenomenal.
That was my favorite.
My only complaint about Soren is I wish they would update it daily. I wish there would be a different map at different locations, and I wish it would be updated at least yearly.
That would be neat.
Yeah.
That'd be neat. I know that they've done the California one.
Yeah.
And then the international one. What's next? Space?
That's a good question.
What
is next?
There's our next question of the week. Write it down.
Yeah. Somebody write it down.
If you could see
Secretary.
a brand new Soarin' experience, what would you want to see?
That's a good question.
Would it just be your neighborhood, your houses?
Your neighbor's house?
Flying over the houses, all creepy like on Google Earth. What?
I don't know. There's so many options. I don't know.
And Patrick will love this one because he always loves to hear this fact. We finally can see where people are listening to us from around the world.
Oh, I love it.
And
who am I going to offend this week?
Oh, boy. Please be careful. We have listeners in Germany. And Ukraine.
Well, I'm not touching Ukraine. I know. Germany.
You are known for your Ukraine accent.
Oh, clearly
right?
I am. Yes.
Yeah,
I will share with that at a different time. We're out of time, so I can't do that right now.
Since we're out of time, before we offend anybody, let's get to the news.
This is the Global Broadcasting Service, serving remote outposts since 1928.
Oh boy, everybody. In the parks news this week, how do I want to start? 2020 packages were released, and the Disney website was not happy. It went down for 2.5 hours.
2020 packages.
2020 packages, you can now book almost all the way through 2020. You have to make sure that you book 499 days out. But they were released on Tuesday morning at 6 a.m., and the website finally worked at 8:30.
Because everybody wanted to book. Yeah, it's going to be a little busy next year, isn't
Everybody
it?
and their mom was on there. If you tried to call in, the wait times were like 3+ hours. It's like a Disney attraction, basically.
Wow.
If you don't have a fast pass, which none of us did.
No.
But along with that, the major news clip of the week, outside of the packages being released, was that annual pass holder prices were increased, and they were increased by quite a lot. They were at times increased by 25%.
Yeah. Now, I read this week that's obviously part of the plan for Disney. And the plan, I mean, it wasn't a mistake. They're doing this on purpose. The prices will continue to rise as the demand for the parks increases. So if it costs more to get in, maybe less people will go, and maybe the crowds will be less.
You made that point, and I'm like, yeah, like that makes sense because they're gonna have to control it somehow. But let's see what you think. Here's an example
Supply
of
and demand.
the price increase. If you had a Disney Platinum Plus pass,
And we don't.
which we don't, unless Bob Disney
Oh, Bob.
would like to come and say, "Here you go, guys." It went from $994 to $1,219. That's the top of the line pass. That has
Still.
the most perks, the less blockout dates. If you got a platinum pass, it went from $894 to $1,119.
Wow.
If you're a Florida resident and you had the platinum pass, it went from $849 to $999. Not nearly as bad.
$9.99.
And et cetera, down the line. So platinum passes are valid every day of the year, while gold passes are blocked for 2 weeks at Christmas and another 2 at spring break.
Wow.
Silver passes are also blocked out for most of the summer. The Plus Pass adds the water parks and Oak Trail Golf Course to the main 4 theme parks. So one of our friends has a silver pass.
Who?
Vinny has a silver pass.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. And he cannot go with us to the parks at all during the summer because it's all blocked out.
Wow.
But he said he doesn't mind because it's so hot. He
For
goes
him.
the rest of the year. So why go when it's the most humid? So the price hike marked the third rate increase for Disney World's annual passes since early 2008. Prices were last raised in October 2018. But hey, guess what? If you have an annual pass, you're going to get a free ornament at Villains After Hours.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's a $250 ornament.
Wow.
For free. Yay! Along with that, parking increased at Disney Resort. You're going to have to pay a little bit more per night. Not nearly as much as the annual pass holders. We're talking like a couple bucks. But if you're at a value resort, it went from $13 to $15 per
Highway
night.
robbery.
Well, hold on to your butts if you're concerned about that. If you're at a moderate, the price increased $1. And if you're at a deluxe or deluxe villa, the price also increased $1. Please note that complimentary standard parking is still available to guests staying at the campsites at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort.
I'm still
So
holding on to my
RVs
butt.
are fine.
I'm still holding on to my butt.
Hold on to your butts.
What's going on?
Get ready for this next one.
All right.
The dining plan increased.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so if you had before on the regular dining plan, you could count on approximately $75 a day for adults and $25 for students or children. Now it's $78 and $30 for children 3 to 9.
All right.
3 to 9. Patrick, I'm going to need you to keep your calm on this one.
So I'm keeping my calm and I'm holding
your
my butt. All right, let's
So
make a list.
Maybe like use one hand for holding onto your calm and touch your butt with the other hand.
Wait a minute. I mean, hold my butt and keep my calm. What?
I need you to keep calm.
Uh-huh.
Carry on for
Yep.
this one.
Okay.
Hold on to your butt.
Don't give up the ship.
Don't give up the ship. This is the last price increase I'm going to tell you about, but I feel like you may lose it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The prices for reusable shopping bags increased.
What is Bob Disney thinking? He's nuts.
I'm out.
He is absolutely crazy.
I've gone off the rails.
Man.
So when the bags first became available, they were very reasonably priced at
I'm
$1
out.
to about $2.
I'm out.
For small, medium, and large.
These people.
Now they go from $2 to $3.
What, I think we're made of money?
I guess so. When have we ever needed to buy a reusable shopping bag
Never.
at Disney?
Never.
Number one. I mean, like, are we going grocery shopping?
Is there a
And
number 2 coming?
number two, I kind of want to buy one now, just to say.
Just to say that I've used it.
That's a very reasonable price for a $2 Disney
Gosh.
reusable shopping bag. Sure, why not?
Bob Disney.
Bob Disney. What's Bob Disney sound like?
Oh, I guess in my brain, Bob Disney's got a kind of a high-pitched voice. Hey, thanks for coming to parks. Hey, hope you enjoy your day.
One would say, almost like Mickey.
Good to see you guys. Hey, it's Bob Disney.
Do you think that they modeled?
Oh, hang on to the railing. Oh, be careful.
Hold
it's
on to your
Bob
butts.
Disney. Hold on to your butts. Oh.
I would like to invite Bob Disney on for an episode.
Oh my God, we have the technology. We can make that happen.
So here's my follow-up to that.
Mm-hmm.
If the parks are so successful due to Walt and his clan, if Bob Disney were in charge, what are some changes he would make?
Bob Disney is in charge.
Okay.
He is in charge.
Okay, so what are some of his plans for the parks for the 50th?
Well,
What do you think?
Clearly, I think he wants railings everywhere because he's very concerned about the safety of his guests. Oh, be careful. Watch out over there.
Hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts.
Or the railing.
There'll be butt-grabbing stations. Just
In
because.
case you need to hold on to
In
them.
case he needs to hold on to your butts.
Oh, it's very nice of Bob.
I think
I
Bob's...
feel like he's the black sheep of the Disney family.
Some would agree with you, actually.
Moving on
goodness.
from the price increases, here's what Disney's trying to do to combat the crowds that are going to be there this fall.
I thought they were raising the prices to combat the crowds.
And this.
Okay.
They're going to have extra magic hours for the fall. So they already had extra magic hours. These are extra magic hours. I'm not kidding. That's what they're labeled as.
Super duper extra.
Disney's Hollywood Studios, where Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will be, they will have extra magic, extra squared, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Oh, the employees must be thrilled.
Is it considered overtime?
The cast must be thrilled.
Cast members.
Yeah.
Yes. Magic Kingdom will be 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
That's nuts.
That's along with Animal Kingdom.
The animals are going to be so angry about that. Do they get paid more?
I would feel like they'd be more tired by the end of the day.
Yeah.
They'd be holding onto their butts.
Oh, be careful.
Jesus. This week at Epcot, we watched as the Leave a Legacy monoliths were torn down, and also along with that, the construction walls and facades were also taken down. So now, as you walk into Epcot, it's very open, and crowd congestion has relaxed a little bit.
That's overdue. That's overdue. My
Absolutely.
opinion.
They have to make way now for the next step, which is the whole
Alibaba.
reimagining of...
Oh, sorry.
Of what?
Make way for Alibaba.
They have to make way for Prince Ali. I know the whole... That was one of my first soundtracks I ever memorized, top to bottom. My Bob was...
What is it with you and bottoms
Genu-
today? You're all over the bottoms.
The word of the show is bottom.
Grab it.
Bottoms, everybody. In experiences and shows...
Boy.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party has introduced a new experience. Cruella's Halloween Hideaway is now available to book at Tony's Town Square. I was wondering how long it was going to go on. So in addition to buying a ticket to this extra event, you can buy another ticket to this experience. This will begin at 9:30 during party evenings.
Party evening.
And this is very much like Tony's Most Merriest Town Square Party. Is that correct? Most merriest. How about just the merriest?
Who the heck is Tony?
That's inferring that everybody's merry, but he's the most merriest.
Huh. All right.
All right. So it's very similar to that, which made its debut last year during the Christmas party. This experience will allow guests to come and go from Tony's at their leisure. And when you stop in, you'll be able to taste hors d'oeuvres, like the Witch's Cauldron, which is a kettle of gooey and creamy spinach dip with ciabatta crostini.
Oh.
Crostini! Assorted Halloween flatbreads and more. Did you like that? That was little Star Wars thrown in. You'll have chocolate dipped strawberries, cheesecake, mini cannoli, canine crunchy cake.
What kind of cannoli?
Mini, I said it right.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I didn't stutter.
Just want to make sure.
Back off. There's canine crunchy cake from 101 Dalmatians. And mini, I said it right again,
Okay.
mini DeVille brownies with beer and wine. So the guests will have access. This is another perk of reserved viewing area for Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade at 11:15 p.m.
Thank goodness.
They're welcome to stay till 12:30 a.m. Here's the pricing. If you want to get in and do this experience, it's $99 per adult. It's offered on every night of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. you must have party admission to get in to the experience.
Right.
You can book these online or over the phone.
Now, something next is something that is near and dear to your heart.
This is my bucket list.
This is running.
Running.
You like to run.
I like to run.
She runs.
I like to run, but I like the food after the run most.
So this is Disney's marathon that they run every year.
Yeah.
And they are adding some new things to it.
They are. They have started to release more and more details about the marathon this year, held January 9th through the 12th.
January 9th.
2020.
Cool.
And this is when you can run through all the parks and the ESPN Wide World of Sports. It is a qualifying event for like the Boston Marathon.
All right.
You can do the Dopey Challenge, which is all 4 events.
I do the Dopey Challenge every day.
And what's your Dopey Challenge?
I don't.
What 4 events do you complete every day, Patrick?
Tying my shoes without falling down.
Okay.
Showering while, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you already, like, tying your shoes and balance.
That's
actually
2 things. Well, there's 2 right there.
Showering, what's the 4th?
That would be cleaning my ears out because my ears are so large, like Dumbo, like Dopey's.
So that's your challenge.
That's my challenge.
Every day.
That's horrible.
I married that. If you don't run, there's a special spectator viewing area that you can watch your friends and family run.
That's me.
That would be you. No, you started running. You could do the 5K for sure.
My silence means I'm not doing that.
If you are attending Villains After Hours this summer at the Magic Kingdom, there are special magic shots available for PhotoPass. You can get a shot with Scar,
Okay. All right. Keep going.
Maleficent, and Oogie Boogie.
All right. Of the 3, one of them I like.
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie. I think Oogie Boogie is awesome.
Yeah.
Maleficent, whatever.
Isn't Scar your favorite Disney villain ever?
Scar is the worst Disney villain. Fight me. Change my mind.
Come at me, bro.
Change my mind. Scar sucks. Change my mind.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Be prepared.
Patrick hates the song Be Prepared.
Yeah, it's the worst villain song ever.
That's going to be another question this week.
Be prepared. Get ready. Bad things are coming. Be ready.
Just be ready. It's one of it might be my favorite villain song ever. It's Patrick's least favorite. So here's another question to you all. What is your favorite Disney villain song of all time? And why? Please write 3 paragraphs and turn it on lined paper by next week. Listen, there's a lot of other news clips this week to get to, but we have so many free things to talk about so that you can save some money at Disney that we're going to just kind of buzz through. Hold on to your butts. This is going to be quick. If you're sad that Illuminations is ending, guess what? The Farewell Illuminations line of merchandise has finally arrived in the parks.
When is Illuminations done?
September 30th.
Okay.
Yeah. Then they're going to have Epcot Forever in the interim until they debut their new show.
Yeah.
If you're a Funko Pop collector,
I'm not.
if you're going to D23, you're going to like what you see because you can buy the Dapper Dans now as Funko Pops.
That's fun.
It's really fun. The set is $50, or if you'd like plush instead, the Dapper Dans have been reimagined as Pluto, Goofy, Mickey, and Donald.
Very cool.
Very cute. There's a brand new Lion King plush available at Animal Kingdom, and if you purchase the plush, they will donate a portion of that cost to benefit conservation efforts. Reservations are now open for Topolino. This is going to be Topolino. It will be opening on December 16th, 2019. In the world of transportation, a Skyliner rescue boat was spotted this week, making some test runs. This is the boat that will
makes me feel good.
rescue people that get stuck on the Skyliner or have issues on the Skyliner.
It's a boat.
Right, but
So what's a boat going to do if I get stuck on the Skyliner?
no, the Skyliner
Jump!
pass. Oh, yeah.
Jump!
They can't swim.
Jump!
What if they're older?
I don't know.
The slide.
Jump!
Are you having issues? Yes, jump.
We can help you, but you have to jump.
Let me guess. This was a Bob Disney idea.
No, actually, the bottom will come out and they'll fall. I got the
There's
word
our
bottom
word of the
in.
day again. You and your words of the day.
The first one, but all right.
In a galaxy far, far away. We found out this week that they're going to be implementing a virtual queue at Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge. The guests must enter the virtual queue after June 24th to ensure that they can still get into the land. And also, they created some rules about reservations for the lightsaber experience and Oga's Cantina. If you make a reservation for a lightsaber and you don't show up, you will be charged the full amount of $200 for your lightsaber. It's not nearly as bad for Oga's Cantina, but if you don't show up, you'll be charged $10. So heavens, everybody, that's a lot of talk about money, but if you're still holding on to your butt from the 2019 Disney price hike, we have good news. We have some ideas for experiences at Disney World that are absolutely free, save you a ton of money, so please stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, my name's Paul, and I'm not an animal expert.
I'm Donna, and I'm not an animal expert either.
And together we do a podcast about animals called Varmints.
Every week we pick an animal, do a bunch of research on it, and bring you some interesting facts about that animal.
But we don't stop there. We talk about that animal in movies, TV, and other pop culture.
And we talk about whether or not that animal would make a tasty dish, and how intelligent we think it is on the scale of 1 to 10.
It's exactly like one of those fancy PBS nature documentaries.
Except with more poo jokes.
New episodes go live every Thursday wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
Or you can visit us at blazingcariboustudios.com.
Varmints! Varmints!
And we are back, having just fallen from the Skyliner because some idiot urged us to jump. Jump, just do it. We're back to tell you about some free experiences at Disney World in case, like I said, you're still in sticker shock from the new annual passes. I want to thank, first of all, a couple of websites for the inspiration for this episode. bestoforlando.com, wdwinfo.com, mousesavers.com, and disneytouristblog.com. So we have a list of approximately 20 things that you may or may not be aware of that are absolutely scot-free, no strings attached.
Except
Kinda.
you have to get in the park.
You may need to purchase park admission, but,
right.
if you don't want to spend any more money, here are some things that won't cost you a dime.
Hit me up.
First things first, a lot of people already know about this, but to new people, it's not something that I knew when I first went. You can get free celebration buttons at the parks.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as soon as you arrive, you need to find a cast member. And you need to say to them, like, hey, it's my birthday. Can I get a pin? Or, hey, we're celebrating our anniversary, or we just got married, or it's my first time here. And you will get a free button to wear. And then, in my experience, the first time I went, I had the first time button. And because I kept wearing it the whole time, I got recognition. I got, like, special, like, things on the rides. Like, that was really cool.
Yeah, they make the cast members make a deal about pointing it out and saying, "Oh, welcome to Disney for your first time."
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I got like front of the ride at all. No, nothing like that. But just like a hello or hey, congrats on your first time, blah blah blah. Stuff
They'll
like
point
that.
2 fingers at you.
Yeah, good job, you. Don't jump. If you are in the Magic Kingdom dining at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe, cast members sometimes have stickers of Sunny Eclipse on hand. This is a little hit or miss, so you might not get them when you're there. They might not have them in stock, but still, again, something free. Still in Magic Kingdom, if you finish your lunch and go on over to Patrick's favorite ride, the Tomorrowland Speedway, the Tomorrowland Speedway and the Dumbo ride have license cards that they will give to kids or childlike adults, if you ask, certifying that they are licensed to drive or pilot those attractions.
That's fun. I didn't know that.
I mean, I don't see us doing the Speedway this time.
No.
But maybe Dumbo.
Although I'd be curious to see the Speedway only to get a better view of Tron.
Yeah.
Honestly, that I would do that just to
That's
see if I can get a better
point.
better look at that.
Going along with transportation, we mentioned this last week. If you are on a bus, a boat, a monorail, you can ask your driver for a free transportation trading card. And again, sometimes they're out of stock, so if you don't have any luck with one cast member, just ask another. And another thing that gives out free trading cards is, again, at the Magic Kingdom with the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom experience. This is like a really neat scavenger hunt for little kids. They go around to different places in the Magic Kingdom, and things like light up and animate, and they have to follow the map. And so they'll get trading cards from this, which are available at the fire station on Main Street. Mm-hmm. If you're over in Epcot and you have a child, if you have a young one, you can do free World Showcase crafts. These are located at KidCot stations throughout Epcot where they can color things and have them for the rest of the day. Along with that, During the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot, you can get free passports at each kiosk that they will stamp for you to remember like what you had to eat or what you had to drink.
They should do that when it comes to drinking around Epcot. They should make a passport book, and if you got drinks in Mexico, you get a Mexico stamp. Like, they should do that.
You should get something, but not just during the festival.
I just want a stamp on the book so I can say I traveled to all these places. I think that'd be cool.
They should. I would even be willing to pay money to do that.
Do you hear me, Bob Disney?
Also at Epcot, if you need a little refreshment, you can stop at Club Cool. And Club Cool is where they have all the different types of sodas from around the world.
Oh, they do that at...
in Disney Springs, but
Springs.
It's not, paid. You can do paid
Right,
tastings,
right,
but
right.
here you can just get a quick taste. And you have to try the Beverly. It's delicious. Wink. Wink.
It is.
It's a great free joke to play on someone.
It's terrible.
Because it's not great.
Terrible.
If you are hungry and you're walking down Main Street in the Magic Kingdom, you can get free samples of cookies, cotton candy, or ice cream. So if you're walking down Main Street, stop by the confectionery, find a cast member, and they usually have on hand samples of cookies, cotton candy, or some other treat. And usually, if you try something, you should probably buy it. But, if you're a rebel, just run and dine and dash and go, and then run over to Epcot and get a drink and be hyped up on sugar.
Yep.
Along with the treats, you can get free ice cream. This is pretty cool.
All right.
You can get free ice cream if you take a Disney Vacation Club tour.
Oh my gosh! So you have to listen to them do the spiel,
Yep.
and when you're done, you get free ice cream.
Not only that, but if you take the tour, you're probably going to get a free $20 gift card or fast passes.
Are we doing this?
No.
Okay.
No.
All
No.
right.
I don't want to waste 2 hours.
Yeah. All right.
Because the tour lasts 2 hours. And
2-hour tour.
I don't know. That's a lot to give up just to get ice cream and a
tour.
fast pass. Unless and usually the fast pass has a very strict rules about how you can use it.
Sure.
If you have a little one again or a childlike adult,
Thank you.
you can get what's called a dust off.
I introduced you to this,
So if you go to the barber shop in Magic Kingdom,
which is just to the left when you walk in.
yep, and you can just walk in, no appointment necessary, and say I'd like a dust off. They will sprinkle fairy dust in your hair and then hairspray it
So it
your
never
hair doesn't move
leaves,
again.
ever.
And it was like my first visit we did this, and then about an hour in I'm going, my hair is so stiff, I should have done that, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was
fun. If you go over to Disney Springs, a lot of free things you can do. Number one, go to the Lego store and play with the Legos.
Yeah, that's cool.
They're all out there in the courtyard. You can try out things first before you buy. You can listen to music. They have lots of locations at Disney Springs where individuals or bands perform along with school groups.
Mm-hmm.
House of Blues frequently offers free live music at its front porch bar.
Mm-hmm.
Raglan Road usually has free live music both in the main room or on their patio. And then Chef Art Smith's Homecoming has free live music on their outdoor patio. If you are interested to see different hotels on property, you can take a tour. Several of the resorts, including Animal Kingdom Lodge, Boardwalk Inn, Wilderness Lodge, the Grand Floridian, and the Yacht Club, offer free tours that are open to any Disney resort guest. Contact the hotel's front desk or concierge directly to find out what tours they offer. If you are a drawer, which I am not, if you're an artist, Disney's Art of Animation Resort offers free drawing classes that are open to any Walt Disney World Resort hotel guest. These classes currently occur at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m.
See, and that's one of those things where if you pay for a stay and you're paying for a park, why would you spend the time learning how to draw?
It's free.
But you paid for the day.
But if you have a day off where
I guess
you don't want to go to a park, or some people actually plan 2 or 3 days where there's no park, just the hotel, just the pool.
I get that. I do get that.
If you'd like to see some restaurants, there are restaurant tours. Mm-hmm. The restaurants at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge offer free 30-minute tours focusing on the culinary selections and the architecture. If you happen to have a Disney Visa card, there are a lot of in-park perks. We've used this in the past, and it's a really cool perk. You get to have a private meet and greet at Epcot and Hollywood Studios, and you get a free PhotoPass photo.
And the last couple times we have done this, we have actually met Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey and Goofy and Mickey and Minnie, I think, was the
It
last
changes
time.
every time, and then the Star Wars one is usually Kylo Ren or Chewbacca.
Right.
I mean, it's one or the other.
Yeah, but Mickey, you get to see the big guy.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. You also, if you have a Disney Visa card, there is a Chase Lounge with free refreshments and wristbands for reserved fireworks seating at the Food and Wine Festival. If you'd like to visit the Boardwalk, which is a Disney resort, there's plenty to do there that's free. You can go to the Creamery for a free ice cream sample. You can enjoy live street entertainers and beautiful views of the water at night. Also at night, you can watch a movie under the stars at several resorts across Disney property. But if you go to Fort Wilderness, you can also attend a free sing-along with Chip and Dale.
Cool.
Yeah.
Except by the time that comes around, we're exhausted. And
Yes.
yeah. But yeah. All these things are great, but you have to have
pack
the
a lot in.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to have the energy of a 6-year-old to do it.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of 6-year-olds melt down at Disney.
That's true. Oh, we have a whole episode about
Whole
that.
episode
I
on
hope.
Disney meltdowns, right? Yeah. This is something that I really enjoy doing. You can take a boat ride for free because Disney has a lot of boats on their transportation line. You can set sail on one of the many boats, the friendship boats that travel between Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot. You have boats that stop at the Boardwalk, the Yacht and Beach Club, and the Swan and Dolphin. You can also cruise to Disney Springs and Port Orleans or travel on the ferry boat at the Magic Kingdom. You can ride the boats around the Epcot World Showcase. A lot of boats. So many boats. I personally like going from Old Key West to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
That is a lovely ride.
It is. We've done that a number of times.
Yes, I love doing it. It's great. There are other music options if you like free music at the Grand Floridian, which I was there last summer, and they do have outstanding music. They had a jazz band there playing Disney tunes, but in a jazz style.
Oh,
It was
that's
really
I remember
neat.
that.
Yeah, it was
We
really
heard that.
cool. The Grand Floridian Society Orchestra performs ragtime, Dixie, traditional jazz, and even popular Disney tunes several times a day. They play right in the lobby, and between the full shows, you can catch a solo piano player playing classic Disney hits as well. Another offering from the Wilderness Lodge is a scavenger hunt. You can search for hidden Mickeys, and you can ask at the hotel lobby for a free hidden Mickey hunt guide at the front desk.
And actually, any of the parks you go to, you should have a challenge with your family to see how many hidden Mickeys you can find. Because they throughout the parks, they are strategically hidden. You can barely see them.
Oh, people have written books upon books upon books for these hidden Mickeys. You can watch the fireworks and the water pageant near the Magic Kingdom from several locations: the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, the Wilderness Lodge, and of course at the Contemporary.
Where did we have dinner that one night? We could see them right out the window.
Oh, at the Polynesian.
Polynesian.
At Ohana.
Oh, it was
Yeah, and they
beautiful.
pipe in the music.
Absolutely
So
beautiful.
if you're already eating there, you have a great view and you can hear the music just
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
Fort Wilderness, another offering. They have a lot of free things. You can check out their stables. This is where the ponies live who pull Cinderella's carriage. You can also walk to the main horse barn and look at the big draft horses who pull the Main Street trolley. The horses that live there are also used for weddings and special events. And last but not least, if you want to head over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, you can look at the animals because they live there.
Yeah.
If you stay there, you can watch them. Or if you don't stay there, just go and have a drink and watch the animals play.
Wake up, I'm a nose.
Wake up! Jump, animals, jump!
Jump, I'm a nose.
So over to you guys. What are your favorite free experiences? What did we miss on our list? Share your thoughts on our Facebook page, Twitter, or Instagram. All of them can be found at EarfulPod. So that wraps up our episode 4. Remember, if you need travel assistance, I can help you. I'm a certified Disney World vacation planner. Please look for me on Facebook at Disney Vacations by Kate or on Twitter at Vacationeer Kate.
And I'm Patrick.
And this is Patrick,
That's all.
who is the voice of Bob Disney.
Bob Disney, oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, don't jump out there. Oh, go ahead and jump. The boat's there. Go ahead and jump.
Just use the slide.
Joe, slide.
Use the emergency slide off the
grab your
Skylander.
butts.
Go on your butts.
Ah.
You're going to hear this episode on June 25th, and then we will be on vacation at Disney World.
That's right.
That's right. So we are going to be seeing some sites that we will recap on a future episode. But look to us on social media for some pictures and photos of our experiences. Definitely follow us on social media to see our adventures there.
Look for our shirts if you're going to be in
Look for our big hats.
our big bowler hats. If you're in Walt Disney in the
Yeah.
next couple weeks, look for us.
Yeah, look for us. There's no way you'll be able to spot us.
That's
but,
right. That's right.
You know, we'll be there. So
Be there.
Thanks for listening, and we will see you in episode 5 of Earful. Bye.